This is the prologue. Young knight, learn to love God and revere women. Thus your honor will grow. Practice knighthood and learn the art that defines you and brings you honor in wars. Be a good grappler in wrestling. Lance, spear, sword, and messer handle manfully, and foil them in your opponent's hands. Strike in and hasten forth. Rush to, let it hit, or go by. Thus those with wisdom, the ones who are revered, will envy him. This you should grasp. All arts have length and measure. This is the general teaching of the longsword. If you want to behold the art, see that you go on the left and strike with the right. And left to right is how you strongly want to fight. He who follows the strokes should rejoice little in his art. Strike close whatever you will, no charger will come into your shield. To the head, to the body, do not shun the tog hits. Fight with the entire body, what you powerfully want to do. Listen to what is wrong. Do not fight above on the left if you are right-handed. And if you are left-handed, on the right you will limp as well. Before and after these two things are to all skill a wellspring. Weak and strong, always remember the word instantly, so you may learn to work and defend with skill. If you are easily intimidated, no fencing should you learn. Learn 5 strokes from the right side against the opposition, then we promise that your arts will be rewarded. This is the text. Wrath stroke, crooked, thwart, squinter, and scalper. Fool's parries, chasing, overrunning gives strokes. Change through, pull, run through, slice off, press the hands. Hang, wind with the openings, strike, catch, slash, thrust with jabs. The wrath stroke. Who strikes at you above? The wrath stroke threatens him with the point. If he becomes aware of it, take it away above without fear. Be strong against it. Wind, thrust. If he sees that, take it down. Note this. Strike, thrust, posture, soft or hard, instantly and before and after. Your war should not be in haste. The war. Who to the war attends above gets ashamed below. In all winding, learn to find stroke, thrust, and slice. Also, you should apply stroke, thrust, or slice in all encounters if you want to fool the masters. The 4 openings. 4 openings, no. Aim so you hit certainly, without any danger, without regard for how he acts. To counter the 4 openings. If you want to avenge yourself, break the 4 openings with skill. Double above, transmute below correctly. I say to you truthfully, no one can defend himself without danger. If you have correctly learned, he will scarcely manage to strike. The crooked stroke. Crooked on him with nimbleness, throw the point to the hands. Who performs the crooked well, with stepping he hinders many a stroke. Strike crooked to the flats of the masters if you want to weaken them. When it clashes above, move away, that I will praise. Don't do the crooked, strike short. Changing through, show with this. Strike crooked to who infuriates you. The noble war will confuse him, that he will not know truthfully where he can be without danger. The thwart stroke. The thwart stroke takes whatever comes from the roof. Thwart with the strong. Note your work with this. Thwart to the plow, to the ox hard together. He who thwarts well with springing, he endangers the head. Whoever conducts the failure from below, he hits at his will. The reversal enforces the running through and also brings wrestling. The elbow takes certainly, spring into his balance. Double the failure. If you hit, also make the slice. Twice further on, step to the left and do not be slow. The squinting stroke. The squinter breaks into whatever a buffalo strikes or thrusts. Who threatens to charge through, the squinter robs him of it. Squint when he is short against you. Changing through defeats him. Squint to the point and take the throat without fear. Squint to the head above if you want to damage the hands. The scalp cut. The scalper is a danger to the face. With its turn, very dangerous to the breast. Whatever comes from him, the crown will take it. Slice through the crown, thus you will break it hard through. Press the strokes. With slices, pull them away. The 4 guards. 4 guards alone hold and disdain the common. Ox, plow, fool, from the roof should not be unknown to you. The 4 oppositions. 4 are the oppositions that hurt the 4 guards very much. Beware of parrying. If it happens to you, it troubles you greatly. If you are parried, and when it has happened, hear what I advise you. Tear away and strike quickly with surprise. Set upon the 4 ends. Stay upon them. Learn if you want to bring it to an end. Chasing. Learn the chasing twice, or slice into the weapon. 2 outer intentions. The work after that begins. And test the attack if they are soft or hard. Learn the feeling. The word instantly slices sharply. Chase twice. If you hit, do the ancient slice as well. Overrunning. Who wants to strike below, overrun him, and he will be shamed. When it clashes above, then strengthen. This I truly do praise. Do your work or press hard twice. Setting aside. Learn to set aside, to skillfully hinder stroke and thrust. Who thrusts at you, your point hits and counter his. From both sides, hit every time you want to step. Changing through. Learn the changing through from both sides, thrust with intent. Whoever binds to you, changing through will find him indeed. Pulling. Step close in binding. The pulling provides good finds. Pull. If he meets, pull more. Find the work that will hurt him. Pull in all encounters against the masters if you want to fool them. Running through. Run through, let hang with the pommel. Grasp if you want to wrestle. Who comes strongly at you, the running through then remember. Slicing off. Slice off the hard ones, from below in both attacks. 4 are the slices, 2 below and 2 above. Pressing hands. Turn your edge, press the hands to the flats. 2 hangings. There are 2 hangings from one side from the ground. In all attacks, strike, thrust, posture, soft or hard. The speaking window. Do the speaking window. Stand blithely and look at his actions. Strike him until he is defeated. When he withdraws from you, I say to you truthfully, no one protects himself without danger. If you have learned this, he can scarcely manage to strike. This is the conclusion of the epitome. Who conducts well and breaks properly and finally makes it all right and splits particularly everything into 3 wonders, who properly well hangs and also executes the windings, and the 8 windings view in a righteous way, and each of those same windings I consider to be triple, so they are 24. And count them only, from both sides. 8 windings learn with stepping, and test the bind no more than soft or hard. Thus ends Master Liechtenauer's Art of Longsword.